When I went to check out her profile, I noticed that the same reel about her husband has been reposted I don't know how many times. Wait a minute, this one says he was fired 3 weeks after the baby was born. Okay, was it 2 weeks or 3? And didn't she say it was a baby girl? Because this baby sure doesn't look like a girl. And this isn't even the same dad. How many baby daddies does this lady have? I started searching for
that is crazy. People are weird.
These men, and they've both been ripped off of other TikTok accounts that have nothing to do with wine glasses. So
imagine, yeah, just like a regular guy, whatever, your kid, you just post a funny or nice TikTok with your kid, and then some weirdo takes the footage and changes it and makes up some sub story using your likeness to farm for their stupid TikTok business. Absolutely wild. You ballin', boy. Don't fall for TikTok sub-stories by Pleasant Green. So I don't know if you've noticed an influx of videos where people are just crying about their lives, saying their business is shutting down or some sub-story like that, saying please help, send money straight away. They set up a GoFundMe and they're like, oh help, this and that. And a lot of these videos, turns out they might be AI generated or it's just completely fake. I'm not entirely sure what the situation is, but we shall learn here today. Now, enough of the yap, let's get straight to the action.
Well, a few weeks ago, I stumbled across an Instagram reel from a woman who said, my husband got fired 2 weeks after our daughter was born. So I decided to put all of our savings into pursuing a Disney wine glass business. Please stay just 9 seconds to support us through this hardship. And would you look at these Disney-themed glasses? Aren't they cool?
Nice.
Handmade, too. They just make me want to stare out a castle window and burst into singing. Don't you just love stories like this, when someone takes one of life's toughest blows and turns it into something truly magical?
Yes.
I knew that this was a business I had to support, and that's why I headed to her website, Royalty Cups, to check out the full Disney Princess collection. They've got one named after each Disney princess, but I ended up buying the Ariel because of its unique seashell shape and because she was actually my first crush as a kid. I couldn't wait.
Damn, fair enough, to each their own, I guess. Yeah, the cups are looking quite nice. Let's see what's going on, truly going on.
To receive it and enjoy a refreshing mermaid martini. But I continue to see her posts show up in my feed promoting these glasses. And when I went to check out her profile, I noticed that the same reel about her husband has been reposted I don't know how many times. Wait a minute, this one says he was fired 3 weeks after the baby was born. Okay, was it 2 weeks or 3? And didn't she say it was a baby girl? Because this baby sure doesn't look like a girl. And this isn't even the same dad. How many baby daddies does this lady have? I started searching for
that is crazy. People are weird.
These men, and they've both been ripped off of other TikTok accounts that have nothing to do with wine glasses.
So imagine, yeah, it's like a regular guy, whatever, with your kid, you just post a funny or nice TikTok with your kid, and then some weirdo takes the footage and changes it and makes up some sub story using your likeness to farm for their stupid TikTok business. Absolutely wild.
What's going on here? This is when I decide that it's time to do a deep dive into this account, and I learned that for the past year she's been uploading variations of this video multiple times a week trying to get her story out. But at some point this little startup of hers ran into some trouble when she was sued by Disney. And apparently she has the doorbell footage of a cop serving her with papers.
I can't believe I was crying like that.
And now she needs help raising money for the legal fees to save her black-owned business.
That's just gonna have to wait a while.
Like that actually disgusts me, because obviously black-owned businesses, we have to support them, everything, gotta support our own, and then you're just using that to try and, as AI or whatever, to just scam and farm for your, this is just nasty, man.
Okay, why exactly would Disney sue you over these glasses? There's no Disney IP in the designs, and just because Ariel is a mermaid doesn't mean that Disney has the rights to all seashells. Also, why would Disney send a local policeman to serve you? Trademark infringement is a civil matter, not a criminal one. They just write you a letter. And look who he's handing the papers to. They're not even black. So I'm all sorts of confused, and I reverse image search this cop and I can see that he's in all kinds of TikTok videos serving papers to business owners. My gosh, this cop is busy. Here's a guy getting sued by Casio for making custom watches. Isn't that sad?
Like it's always the same house as well, like exact same footage. It looks like it's been used by even multiple TikTok scam, small business accounts, and it's insane. Imagine how that police officer feels. He's just doing his job one of these days, and then now he's all over the internet now.
And here's another angle of our friend getting sued by Disney.
Hey, ma'am, Officer Garcia with Westfield PD. Are you Miss Renee Ellis?
Yeah.
The Walt Disney Company has filed a lawsuit naming you as a defendant.
The only person who might get sued by Disney is me for sharing these videos that use the song Almost There from Princess and the Frog. I'm starting to ask myself, what did I just buy?
The song is kind of a banger, by the way.
I'm scared to find out. You know, anytime you shop online, especially if it's from a questionable website, you should be using a VPN. And I recommend Surfshark VPN, the sponsor. Now, why does it pretty new to TikTok? But is this normal? Have people abandoned traditional marketing in favor of tugging at your heartstrings and guilting you into buying their products? Here's a little fun exercise for you. Go to TikTok and do a search for Stay 9 Seconds and see what pops up. Here's a poor old man saying that he's about to lose his farm and he wants you to stick around and see the slippers that he's selling to raise money. Here's a girl who totally isn't AI generated pleading with you to buy a handmade watch from her.
If you can find it in your heart to give me a
That has to be the most obviously AI generated video I've ever seen. I know these days for a lot of us it's getting a little bit hard to discern between the real and the not that, but come on man, look how weird and shiny her face is looking. It's clearly AI generated.
share, I would really appreciate it.
Stick around for 9 seconds and hear the sad story about this vet trying to sell his custom military mugs.
Can you guys please stay 8 seconds to save my failing military mug business?
Or this vet trying to sell some blankets. And what's more embarrassing is that people are actually falling for this. Look at these comments. These accounts are just stitching videos of sad people or this sweet old man who isn't a farmer and isn't selling slippers. He's just on TikTok telling corny jokes.
Why did the chicken cross the playground to get to the...
Like, I don't know, obviously it's probably not worth it to do the thing that I'm about to say, but if someone is just using your likeness and re-uploading all these videos, could you sue? I mean, maybe, but probably not worth it. At the very least, you have to try and get these videos taken down. Because if someone just grabs me talking right now, my footage doing all the cool things I do, and just used it to go and sell some products, we're gonna have beef, bro. We're gonna have to have beef. I will not tolerate such a thing.
The other slide.
But what are the people behind these accounts actually selling? Are these products really handmade with love and care by the struggling souls in these videos? What kind of seashell glass is going to show up in my mailbox? That's when I start reverse image searching this thing and I can see an item just like it is being sold by a company called The Simplified Girl, who's also making reels with Disney songs.
Closer, closer.
Seems like all their glasses are the same.
Almost there.
So who is the real manufacturer of these? Then I see they're even being sold on Amazon. This one's almost half the price and it ships with Amazon Prime. So I placed an order for both, one from Simplified Girl and then one from Amazon.
Like the way they present it is so nasty. Like they make you think, oh, they're making it themselves, handcrafted it in their small business struggling, but it's just some random person that looks nothing like the video. Of course, they're all buying it from either Amazon, but probably not. It looks more expensive here, from like Temu or Betsy or some random site, and probably made in a Chinese warehouse, just importing it all over. Come on, guys, this scam has to end. It's not on.
Because I want to see them up close. And the Amazon one arrived the very next day. Meanwhile, the Royalty Cup girl whose husband lost his job hasn't even shipped it yet. But let's see what we've got from Amazon. I did a little unboxing review for you and can see that this is a Chinese-made product from a company called Singhao.
Yep, it's always China, bro. I called it. Either that or Bangladesh or something. It's like, no, it's not even hate to them. It's just something that I noticed.
And it looks about what I expected it to look like. Okay, cool, but I'm sure
Like, cup like that must be such a pain in the ass to clean. I hate cups that are like shaped all wackily. Like, bro, my hands aren't even the biggest, and to scrub in there, it's just a pain in the ass, man. This random tangent.
the handmade ones are better, right? I soon was notified that the Simplified Girl's glass shipped, but check out where it's coming from. It had better not be the same glass.
It's the same.
It's the exact same glass. Please tell me that these are just knockoffs of the original, handcrafted, black-owned business glasses made with real Disney magic. If only the thing would ship so I could find out. I started wondering if it even would ship. But soon enough, I see it moving, and wouldn't you know it, it's coming from China.
Damn, it took ages, bro. Look at that, bro. It's been waiting for like over 6 days. Just stick to on Amazon next day.
You gotta be kidding me. So I write to Royalty Cups on Instagram, the same account posting these sad sob stories begging for business. I said, hi, do you know when I can expect my glass? She asked for my order number and says it's been shipped, and I say, where's it coming from? She says, any of our small locations in the US. We notify a closer warehouse to you. They ship it. But due to being a fragile item, shipping is expensive on our end and a little slower. And I'm like, it says it's in China. She says it's on its route. And I'm like, from China? She said, we import materials boxes from there, but the order will be within the US. What does that mean? It's not coming from the US. It's coming from China. It's already been manufactured. And something tells me that the manufacturing process didn't look like this. I then sent her a link to the Simplified Girl, who seems to be selling the exact same glass. Except, of course, it's a redirect link that I created with Grabify. And because she's not using a VPN when she clicks it, I can see her IP address and it's in Gatineau, Canada. And this whole time I thought she was running a black-owned business here in the good old USA. Now, the website says while we're proudly an American business, our growing fan base has allowed us to expand our operations. We now work with trusted partner factories in multiple locations to meet demand while maintaining our high quality standards. Rest assured, every cup is crafted with the same attention to detail and love, no matter where it's made. Yeah, that's a long way of saying made in China. She writes back and says that the Simplified Girl is also her, but she prices them differently for different audiences. So I guess I'm about to get the same glass. So I backed off because I wanted to see what was going to arrive, and nearly 3 weeks later, it came. And as you can see, it's different. Wow, it's the
really?
same size and the same shape, but no paint. It's honestly not bad.
Yeah, I think it's nicer than the other one that I painted on. It's clear, it's nicer. It has like a little bubble kind of thing on it. It's good, it's nice.
Except it looks nothing like the thing that I ordered. Maybe I bought the last one from her other company, the Simplified Girl. And here's the really funny part. You can hop on Alibaba and buy these things in bulk for only $4.50 each. They even have multiple
Yeah, that's probably where these guys are buying it from.
colors for you to choose from. Meanwhile, this person, whoever they are, is likely running a drop shipping play, paying a couple dollars per glass and flipping them for $55 with a tragic TikTok backstory about how it's lovingly handmade by a poor, oppressed, hardworking artisan. So I follow up with them and I say, hello, thank you for the glass. It arrived. They say, hey, no worries. I hope you like them. I said, oh, so are you the one who started the business after your husband lost his job? Yeah, it is me, but now it's been over a year. Then I said, is this also your company? And I sent her the Alibaba page, the place where she most likely is getting them from. And
No response.
she blocked me after that. I guess I have my answer. I just don't think it's a very good business practice to lie about the origin of your products and elicit sympathy from your customers in order to make a sale. Plenty of people source material from China, and there's nothing wrong with that. You should just be honest about it. In fact, you've inspired me, lady. I'm gonna start a business to compete with you. And if I get enough interest, I'm gonna launch a business called Mermaid Martinis, and I'll buy these glasses in bulk for $4, and I'm gonna undercut you by selling them for $10. And then every time I launch a video, we'll all celebrate with a dirty Dr. Pepper. Well, let's toast to you, Royalty Cups and Simplified Girl. You've shown us how to spot deceptive advertising. I hope Disney doesn't sue either of us, and I'll see you all in the next video.
I will also start my own company, Ariel's Amazing Itineraries. I just wanted it to be AA, but it's like we all have to start our own business and flush these AI out of the market. But anyway, jokes aside, it's crazy just how this is happening. Just keep an eye out and just think twice before you buy from these guys. You know, it's fun there, man. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let's go with another good stuff. See you later.